Welcome on in. This is Online Gaming Man Cave. I'm your main man, built so real nice, and today I'm going to show you how to take down Maluca. Yes, Maluca, one of the hardest bosses in the First Berserker Khazan. But before we do, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button before we get into any details about this boss fight. All right, let's get into it. A lot of you have been commenting on my videos, and thanks so much for the love and support, especially against the Uzma fight and how to use reflections and parries. Well, we're going to take that same mindset into this fight against Maluca. Let's first go into our build. As you see, we are running the Frozen Mountain build. I have the Frozen Mountain Spear. You guys can pause it and look at the fixed attributes I have rolled and what is attached to each part of this build. I run the stun jar. A lot of people were asking me, how do you get the stun jar? You must collect all the jarlings and then go to the jarling guy and purchase the stun jar. It gives you an extra 10 points on proficiency. As you see the rest of the build with the Frozen Mountain top, the Frozen Mountain wrist guards, and the Guardian's leggings, and the Frozen Mountain gaiters. I pair the Cutthroat's rings to this and the necklace of strikes. Now you guys are gonna ask, why do you have this ring and necklace? Well, I love rear assault damage increase, so I get 20% on both of these, which is very essential to my gameplay. Now feel free to pair different type of rings and necklaces that you prefer. I have maxed out this game, I have platinum it, but this build alone, whether you're in your first playthrough or second playthrough, epic or legendary set, will still work effectively. Now, let's go into our skill tree because this is where we have the most fun. First, we need to focus on, I do use spiral thrust a whole lot, so make sure this is leveled out. But the key things I want you to focus on is shadow reversal, which turns the enemy around and gives you damage. Now, trance is nerfed, okay? It is nerfed by, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm disappointed in the nerf. But we can still be effective with it with shadow reversal. So we're going to still keep trans leveled all the way out if you have the skill points allocated for this or enough in your skill tree. Also with the Frozen build set, Bloodthirst Ghost Spear is one of the essential skill tree sets that I think is very helpful, especially for our beginners that are doing the first playthrough or the second playthrough or trying to get platinum. And what this does, the Bloodthirst Ghost Spear, sharpen the spear against the ghost arm and strike the enemy to absorb their health. Now, when they are exhausted, you can absorb additional health and triggers the effect of the brutal attack. We need to make sure this is in our lineup. So I love trance, I love spiral thrust, I love eagle wind, and we're going to talk about this heat wave in just a second. But I'm going to throw it in here right now just to show you guys how effective this is. Another thing, when you're fighting Maluca in his second phase, he does a 10 to 12 or even 13 hit combo with his sword. Heat wave is essential. This will allow you to block most of those contacts, especially when you can string heat wave back to back to back, and especially if you're not good at brinking or parrying most of those blows, because that combination will take you out alone. So make sure we have heat wave leveled all the way out as well. Now I do want to keep my eagle wind on this, so I'm going to move my eagle wind up here to make sure it's in my lineup, and we're pretty much good to go. Now, of course, in the common area, reflection needs to be leveled all the way out. If you haven't seen in my other videos, the reason why I say this is pivotal, I did it before and after of leveling reflection all the way out, but all the way down, you get to increase your timing window of parrying the enemy's attacks, which gives you an extra half second or so to make sure those reflections hit just right. And as you see, we go into the and as you see, if we step into the Maluca fight, I'm going to start off right with a reflection like I did with Uzma, and it's going to set the tone for the whole battle. Brutal attacks and whatever else you can have. Phantom, my Phantom is leveled out just in case I die. I can use Phantom to save me, but those are the essential things you need for this fight. Now we are ready to fight. Let's go in and take on Maluca. We're gonna start with a reflection right off back. Turn him around. And we already going at it. First phase done that quickly. I'm just gonna dodge this, backing on up. As he comes out, the white light flashes. You're just gonna dodge out so he doesn't hit you. Now let's see what reflections we can get off. If he doesn't want to come at you, throw a javelin at him. Let's wake him up. Got a reflection off there. Heat wave. If I don't have heat wave left, I can just time the parries. Let's see if we can get another reflection off. He's gonna try to charge up. One big shot to take that down. Don't let him stick you when it glows. Just move to the side. Parry when it goes light. You can also reflection that. I missed it that time. Here we go. I was a little bit early that time. Parry that. I can actually get a hit in here. He doesn't even know what hit him yet. Just dives out of this. Like I said, this is not a perfect fight, but we can reflect a lot of things. That's what I want you to take keynote in. I don't have to move. Now when he goes up in the air, just be prepared to jump. Dodge. Dodge. This one is a little bit longer. Dodge. It's not hard to, he's gonna do this back to back. I tried to reflection the second one, but I missed. But I can get the counter. Another counter came in. And I'm gonna just show you how well this works. You can parry these. Now I'm going to show you how the perk works on these. As you see, my health is down right now. But if I use the skill tree, but if I use the skill tree, I want to get a little more damage. I use the skill tree. I'm gonna reflection this. Slice them, and then you see me get my health back. Did you see my health come back down low? I can use them again, get my health back again. That was a reflection. And that's the great thing about it. You can actually reflect that as well. Now let's run them. Let's run them into the ground. I can counter that right back at him. Slice him. He's done.